Hello and welcome. Right, I've got most things. Yeah, I've just got a few little bits and bobs. Yeah, it's not pretty on the back, but it's working. So I thought we'd just grab everything. There's only the sprayer. I'm trying to think, we're gonna need a windrower as well. Yeah, we're gonna start the mowing, I think, first. Let's get everybody down there. Oh, and let's stick time up now because we are working. Let's get everybody down to our fields. Yeah, we've got most things, I think. Right, we can start at least. Yeah, we'll come and fetch the rest. And we are going to need, yeah, a windrow and some sort of either baling or we're going to get loose or whatever. Now, have we got a... Yeah, we have got a trailer. We've got the trailer that we started with. We haven't done anything about that. So, gone for the big bag handler. Yeah, because I'm not... Yeah, I said this last time. I'm gonna sort of sometimes I'm gonna have it, sometimes I'm not. This time we are. It was too difficult to do it with the that's smashing. With the pallet fork, I sold that and I got a big bag handler because I don't want to sweat. Right. So where are we going? It's the easiest way. Remind me, where did we buy? Oh, we're there. So we're gonna sneak across country. It is a lorry. Let's stick to the road. Let's do this. Let's do this properly. I'm not sure the lorry would be that grand on doing it any other way. I do like this. It's nice. I always find it a little bit unstable. It seems a little bit top heavy, but it is good. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, Frithgar did a Let's Play on this map, and he had the square just to the right of us. He did a road, and it quite amazed me with the way that he'd... wow, it's a bit of a weird... I can see why he did the cut through. It's a bit of a long loop. Yeah, so we've got all manner of things on this. Yeah, and it is true. We've got cheaper fertiliser. I think this dropped later. I think when this first came out, it didn't have this. I'm assumed to recall they did an update for it, and this was included, which is amazing. And I'd forgotten about it. So not only does it do the fantastic diesel barrels, which I frequently have as my fuel points, but now it's got fertiliser and herbicide. Yeah, I was only saying that the other session and then realised that actually, yes, we have got another option. Right, so we are approaching our slot. Aha, we're ahead now. Now we do need to, we will make a road at some point. I might buy 7 as our farmyard eventually. No, let's keep that on for now, and let's drop that off. Yes, I know it looks very strange. I just thought, and you can attach. It's got a 3-point attacher. I love that. It's something I found out a few sessions ago, actually. Yeah. So I bought as much as we could over in one hit, and we shall. Yeah, I like this as a seeder. I do. It's. But I am going to play it realistically. We are going to use it at a slower speed, as you would. Yeah, you'd have to do that right now. Which. No, that's not what I meant to do. It's always hard to find out which ones. Yeah. Right, and yeah, let's grab everything off that one. Yeah, we will obviously. Money is, as it usually is, and start from scratch, absolutely terrible. So let's drop the front one off first. So at least we've got most things that we need. Yeah, we need a windrow and some sort of baling thing, and obviously things like rollers and that will come in time. Right, so we're going to cut the grass first, so I'm going to need to do a play course. And on 46, let's shift the harvester out a little bit and move the thing, otherwise they are going to get in the way. Move the head trailer out. Yeah, we'll move on to square 7, which we will, yeah, I think we'll buy. How much is square 7? I know we can't afford it now, but I know we did. Oh, wow, 66,000. Right, okay, in time, definitely. That's not top priority, but yeah, it'd be nice to have that as the farmyard. Okay, smashing. Let's try to get just off the edge of this. there. I think that's us just over the border. Let's grab the... Yeah, I do like both of these tractors. Right, let's get the... Get these two off. Then I'm gonna run a course by course now, and I'll do the off camera. Or do I? Or do I do? It's not going to take a minute. We can chat while I'm doing it. Let's just drop all the straps off that. Brilliant. And let's grab that last thing off this, and then we're going to run a course, and then we're going to do the mowing. And then I'm going to go fetch the windrower. Yeah. I'm wondering if this is the Let's Play where we don't allow store deliveries. Yeah, I keep threatening it that one I'm going to have to do it where we don't have store deliveries. And this, we are, yeah, we're not like so close to the shop, but we're not a million miles away. But I think that's probably not too bad. If it was a map where you were a million miles away, then it really would be very, very bad. Because it's, let's be honest, it is realistic. Right, so then let's just set... Yeah, let's record the course. Yeah, now we've got to try and look on the edge of our map. And, yeah, do we... No, we use a small course. And I would imagine, yeah, we'll run along the edge of this and try and gauge the size of our... It is going to be a nice square, but I think we've picked well. But yeah, there's a bit of rise and fall as well. It's not... Whoa, this is the bit that I always find hard to get this right. The edge of these squares. So easy to wander. Oh, that looks like the boundary actually. Looking at that, it's just on the inside of our line. Do we? No, we don't quite intersect the road. Start to turn now. Pretty much the lorry is about where we are. Yeah, in fact, that's slightly in our way, I think. Oh, I don't know. We'll just go past the nose. I think yeah, he's slightly in our way, but... Okay, we'll move him out of the way then. Indeed, CP1 will do nicely. Brilliant. Right, let's get this show on the road. Let's get this sorted. Let's get a course made for this. And field position. Oh, it has. No, it's already selected it. Smashing. It's quite a few headlands. I'd say it's quite a big area actually. Let's do 7. See what that looks like. Yeah, that is. So this is. Create new folder. I'm going to call this field 1. Oh no, do we stick to the... No, stick to the map numbers. 4... I can't quite remember. I think it was 46. It is indeed. .46. And save course. Oh, I can't remember how big this is now actually. 6 points. Let's have a look. 6.8. I was going to say that. That was... Yeah, alright then. It's almost 7, isn't it? Almost the size of the one that I normally buy. But this doubles up. That's what I like about this. Right, so let's do first, and we don't want anything showing at all. And go. Make sure it's uncut. Let's make sure that we're not destroying the grass. I'm sure I did do it, but I just after the time on the Old Stream Farm when I destroyed a contract, I always liked to view now. It sort of made me a little bit paranoid. That looks like it's cutting grass to me. Excellent. Right, now we're going to go and grab a windrower, and we'll see if we can we pull anything else as well. We can if we take, let's grab some stuff off the trailer. That seems like a good idea to me. Now you can't always grab the big bag handle when it's attached to that. It's like it can't detect it. Went wrong last time, that's why I stopped recording. Let's see if I can grab it this time. It like couldn't sense the big bag handler because the bags were attached. Yeah, like that. Right, we need to put that back thing down slightly. Yeah, it's the only thing I'm not very keen on. I'm not a massive fan of anything where you've got to cycle through lots and lots of things for little tiny things. Right, let's try that again. Can we get that? That's not helping because I got that tilted at the wrong angle. That's better. Right, let's drop these. Yeah, we're not going to need the lime until we've got the field right, are we? So this is not a concern for right now. Right, let's grab some stuff off. Or push out the air. This is the only downside to the big bag handler, is the fact that obviously you've got, you can't grab it. Well, I mean, I suppose really when you think about it, a normal thing would be no better than this. Yeah, a pallet foot would only be good for the fuel and that type of stuff really, so it's not really much different. Let's push it. I know it's a bit messy, but what can you do? It is game mechanics. It is what we are left with in most. Say the pallets I could manage normally, but obviously everything else I couldn't. Right, that's messy. In fact, I think if we pull forwards with the lorry with that down, I think we'll lose the and of course my timing is as always perfect. Right, is that not typical? That is not at all losing that as I thought it would. Aha, now it is. Excellent. Right. Yeah, actually that is true. I could have really done with the tractor, couldn't I? Let's put that down. Yeah, that's one of my pet hates. The only thing that puts me off. But obviously it's fertilizer pack and all the rest of it make this so valuable that I will put up with all of that, but I don't like it. Yeah, I'm not a fan. It's the only thing that puts me off the Sintrac, and that has lost that an awful lot of that in comparison to what it used to be like now. It's just, it used to, again. Right, let's stick that on. No, that's that one. Yeah, this does tend to make it a little bit unstable when you stick a tractor on it. I have, tried not to do this too much on the Horbeleron when I used it, but it's nevertheless is still a cracking. Yeah, it really is good. I've got to be careful though. Right, so we should go up to the shop and grab a windrower and see if we can load a couple of things onto this to bring them back while that's mowing. because there's a lot for it to mow. We are going to need to do some sort of silo or storage. I'm thinking the Omatana Farm Supply Production, the new little one. But then we're going to take up the field. But it is what it is. Oh, wow. Yeah, the other thing is, do we allow the collectibles or not? I know there are them. I even know where one is, having played it well. I know where it was. It wasn't far from where you start, so I'm not sure. Do we allow it or do we not? Do we go on our own? I like it to really represent our effort on this, but at the beginning when you are so, and obviously you start with so little, and although on this we did start with equipment, so I class that as my, yeah, helping hand really, because normally we'd probably be starting now with one tractor and probably no harvester at all if we hadn't had the help of the map maker. So yeah, I think we'd go without, unless we find on one on our own field, which I don't think we will, and it's getting in the way. That's the only thing I'm going to say. Yeah, we've got. Ooh, apologies. That if I didn't have done that, I would have lost it. Yeah, that's the only thing that's a little bit. Yeah, it's the top heaviness. Be steady because it lifts you up slightly as you do this. Yeah, if we can stick those focuses both on the back, I'll be happy. And we do need to unstrap, otherwise that tractor is going nowhere. Detail on that is amazing. Right, so focuses, and we're going to need, yeah, we need to tow the windrower. So if we can, it would also be useful because we could stick one of the focuses on the front or the field scanner, which we're going to need in a bit. So can we get that on? That's probably going to take the entire thing, but that's not a bad thing. And we could actually, we could probably grab the focuses with the big bag handler and literally have them. Let's concentrate. Yeah, this is going to take the entire trailer up. Yeah, it is. Right, there's no room at the inn for anything else. Right, let's grab that then. Well, we might get the... yeah, we may actually get the little tiny field scanner on there looking at that. Although, no, yeah, let's grab the windrower. I can't remember where the shop is. I cannot remember, because it's not the same as where it was. I thought the icon was showing me it was somewhere around here. Ah, it is right at the doors, as you'd expect it to be. Yeah, I'm going to go for the super... oh no, let's have a look at windrowers. Yeah, we can't afford anything really. I'm thinking of my faithful friend here of the GVS 6U, which is such a fantastic cost when your back's against the wall, and I think we'll come back to a big. I mean, it's a reasonable thing. It really is. Let's buy you. Yes. Fantastic. The Russell Mash saves the day. It really is a cracking deal. Right, focuses. I think we can... I reckon we could grab one on each side, but we shall see. Let's not smash the shop window. Right, let's see. Can we stick that sort of like on the bottom of the bed? The truck bed, that is. Ooh. no, I don't think that's, yeah, it's the physical sort of, I might be able to actually. I think it's more the fact that I haven't got that grabbed where I have. Yeah, I think if I get that in the right place. And also my angle was right. Is there any trouble with things like this? Oh, no, you're under the bed. Ah, and your angle's a bit weird. I think if we nudge that gently, like so, I don't think we're going to get on the other side though. So I think we should grab the field scanner on the front because it's got a very small profile, and we'll grab the focuser on the thing, and we will manage everything. No, you're not trying to do that. You're trying to do that, and then this is going to look odd. Yeah, it's the only thing I hate about this type of thing. It's, yeah, you can sort of do it, but I suppose I could strap the... Oh no, actually because that's such a small profile, that works actually quite nicely. Brilliant. Let's grab that, and we have got a clean sweep. Everything's going to be back home, which is a good place to be. I thought it might take us a little bit longer to get all of our stuff. So we're going to need some sort of baling, or... I'm thinking the... I don't know, yeah, we could go baler. Could go for one of the cheap 12,000 ones. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, especially if we're going for the Omatana, because that really doesn't care about the bales. You can go bales or loose and it will just, yeah, do them nicely. So I don't think that's a bad idea. Wow, that popped quickly. Right, let's get this lot home and see how our set the windrower course going. Let's just wait for this car to pass, otherwise the truck's going to struggle. Yeah, I would say that the mower should be a goodly way through now. And then we'll go back for one of the cheap 12,000 John Deere square balers. I think we're going to go for. Are we going to go for the BGA business? It is, as I often say, it's one of those things. Or do we try and steer clear? Trouble is grass. What do you do with grass? Unless you're going to make it into silage, or we haven't got any animals, nor have we got the money for animals yet. It's going to take some time to build up. Yeah, with 85,000, and that's going to go with the first set of equipment. By the time we've got the baler and bought the Omatana farm supplies production, we are going to have less. Are we going to have some generators? Yeah, because this is going to be a struggle. I think we should put the BGA down, even if it does take a bit of our thing. And maybe we might have to have... Yeah, this is going to be tight. It really is. Right, so if we... That's doing nicely. Now then, so we need to... Yeah, this is where it gets difficult. Finding which one is which. Yes, fantastic. Right, now then, if we can drop that, stick that down, we should be cooking on gas. Now let's get this one behind us stop following, otherwise it's going to bump into us. Fantastic. Let's put that down. And oh, we've lost the focuser. Oh Oh, so it didn't strap then. Right, okay. So somewhere we've lost the second Funkasaur, which is rather annoying. We will find it, I'm sure. Right, stop the engine for a minute. Right, let's set this going quickly. No, we can't grab the baler, can we, if we're going to set this going? Grass doesn't look terribly... Oh, it's hard to say when it's like this, actually. Right, let's set a course going. Right. Open generator. I think we'll probably do 7 again. It's bigger than you think. That's why this is going to take a while, I think. Yeah, that is a big field. Right, let's set you going. The nearest is pretty much the first, actually. Do we? I think we're going to do a bit of a time lapse. Yeah, because it's going to take a while. It really is. This is the ups and the downs now of the grass cutting, and then the windrow is going to follow. And, or do we? Yeah, we need to. Yeah, I'm going to have to be crafty here and use part of the field, which means I'm going to have to redo the courses, or it's going to clock it all the time, which is annoying. I'm even tempted to do a bank loan and buy 7 for their farmyard. Yeah, it's... Or do I allow the cartridge to assist us in that much? A little tiny bit more help. If it is still where it used to be. It may well have changed. I think we will. We'll give ourselves that slight break, I think. Right, and we will buy 7. Ooh, I'm glad we saw that page. I don't want anything like that on at all. So we want to buy number 7, or do we buy 8? I think we do. I think we buy 8 and not 7. It's 8 has got not hardly anything on it. It would be useful. It's a little bit further away, but I think that's not a bad idea. Yes, indeed. And we are going to shift our equipment to our new farmyard. Yeah, so we're a little bit less than we had before. Can we put the BGA down? That is the most important thing. But we need the Omatana. I think we might need to put a generator down. And then it's gonna be a couple of months before we can do everything. I can't see any other way around this, if I'm honest. So while they're busy, let's go and stick a generator down on our new farmyard, as close to the trees as possible. I'm going to go for a fairly reasonable one as well. Not stupendous. We could go for one of those new 50,000 sheds. I know it's going to take most of our money, but in a few months we'd recoup enough. We could lease a baler. Yeah, we can. It's true. It's not the end of the world. Oh, wow. It's a bit. I think we're going to need to come at this corner here. It's certainly not flat. Yeah, that's a bit bumpy at the top. Mind you, the generator, that's not going to matter. It is if it's a shed. Yeah, let's have a look. Because it could cost an awful lot to put down. Yeah, the lay of the land is quite severe. It really is. Now then, let's try and get on our land. Let's try and gauge this. Where that tractor is now is about the edge of the land. I'm not far off, actually, where I am. I should say about there. Let's have a look. Sheds. Nah, no, it's not under sheds, is it? Or is it? No, I think it's under production generator. Yeah, now it won't give me that, even though it says it will. It would. That's its best. Yeah, now that tends to be a little bit stupendous. Again, that won't give me that, but it would also mean that we could literally put a mat in front of it and it could be a house. And also being a wind energy, I would imagine that's not going to be too bad. I'm going to go for it, I am. Oh. What? Now, how come you let me do it and then all of a sudden you didn't? Ah. Right, smashing. Right, okay then, that is seriously skinned at us, but it does give us a means to an end, and I know it's a fairly good generator, it is. I've used this on a few lessons, but we are backies against the wall a little bit, it really is, so I'm going to let myself off this. At least we don't destroy the field, we've got the field doing well, so they're doing nicely. Baler, yeah, I'm going to have to lease it. There's still quite a lot of field to cut. Yeah, we will buy one eventually, but until next month now. We've got some seeds. What are we going to do in our field? We've got a harvester. What is a good little... No, I can't... Yeah, we've got a standard header. What can we plant in the month of March that is going to bring in... Soybeans is a good little earner. Sorghum is not bad, and it's very good on seeds. But oats would leave us with... I mean, I've got straw in all of them, but oats are going to leave a goodly amount of straw because it's a proper straw crop. So I think we're going to go oats. I've seemed to be favouring oats quite a lot recently. It's one of those crops that I really didn't rate to begin with, but yeah, now I've quite done a turnaround. I really do like it. Right, that's ready to take off. I think what we should do is what we've done on other Let's Plays, though, which is allow the store to have a telehandler up there, which is the stores. Even if it will appear on my equipment rostrum, I think we'll... Yeah. I don't think that's a bad idea, actually. Right, how are we doing? Oh, it looks like this is not classed as quite our land. The windrow has not windrowed it, so... Or he missed the first round. It could be that as well. But then if he missed the... Yeah, he has. He's missed the first round. So it's I started on nearest and it was to go straight in. Fantastic. I think we'll jump in this and we're going to do a bit of a time lapse. We're going to wait for this to finish. And then we're going to pop up to the store and we're going to lease the baler, I think. And we can't really do anything more now until... Yeah, until we've actually... do we go for a cheap... Go old school? But it's really the BGA that we need. We need to do something with the silage. And as I sort of pointed out myself a few sessions ago, I was trying to sort of think, well, why do I always do the BGA sort? Well, that's because grass and silage, it's a good little earner. And obviously the production that goes with that would always be the BGA. So from Disturbed Simulations is such a cracking one. I did also look to see if there were any others. Have a look at that now, and I truly don't think there's anything to really compare with it at all. There are other BGAs, as we know. They're the standard in games. It's just such a good all-rounder. Yeah, I mean, there's these other ones, and obviously there's the BGA network distributors. Yeah, there's the 80,000 that does the methane pack, but then, yeah, likewise, it's not much dearer. Oh, the Calmlands edit. Oh, okay, well that's grass dryer. Ah, so Calmlands has got quite a few of its own things. I like it. Yeah, I've got the old and the new. I must only... Oh, right, so it has changed the name slightly. It's Farm Production instead of Farm Supplies Production. So, yeah, to maintain both. I suppose you could go composter, but I'm doing that already somewhere else. That's the only other option you've got. But then, yeah, you would sell the silage or the compost. So, I think the BGA is still, yeah, probably the best. Again, because that doesn't accept grass. Yeah, I still think I'm right. Yeah, I think we're going to have to go for that, truthfully. I never think I've ever placed that one. No, I don't think I ever have. Presume it still accepts. I thought I was going to go into a time lapse, but you know, we're very... Yeah, there's not much more. Do you know, let's do this ourselves. I'm sure it's... yeah, I can mow while we're talking. Yeah, we'll get this sorted, and I thought I'd got real mowing on that did that kind of mowing, where it got rid of the bushes and that, but obviously not. Yeah, I prefer going round and round those roundy corners. Let's just see, is it just a matter of... No, it really does stay. Yes, this is a cracking size field. It's very similar to the No Man's Land Square. Yeah, I've not done one of these. I was... On the first session I was a bit and ahhing, and I thought, we haven't done a No Mandy type like since Western Wilds. It is that... I know you can't do contracts and it is your back's against the wall in some ways, but I like that. It is a real challenge. It's you, and well, yeah, most of the content creators call it a survival, don't they? I know Daggerwin coined that one, and it is true, really, because you can soon find yourself out of money and out of luck. And do we make this difficult and say we can't have loans? Well, we've only got... I mean, we've got a generator, so it's not like that's impossible, but it's still going to mean it's not something you can't just burst out in one episode. It's going to take us a few episodes to afford a BGA, and we've obviously gone grass to begin with, so we need to put that somewhere. That is a point. Yeah, what are you going to do with your bales? I mean, we have got a square to store them on, but we have got no money to build any kind of storage, so that means we're going to be just sticking a load of loose bales. Not that that's the end of the world, until you can afford the farm production, as it's called now, because we've not even got enough money for that. This is true, and we'll also be manually loading, and we're going to have to use that trailer bed as our everything, really, which is what I did recognise that. It'd be a bit of an all-rounder. It needed to be at the very beginning, so... Wow, this is massive. I think we picked the square well. It's going to make a fantastic field full for oats as well. It'll take a while to harvest, even though that seems an awful long way away. Yeah, true, by the time we've taken the leasing of the baler. That's not going to cost a lot though, really, for that. It really isn't. Yes, I was going to go on, because I was going to do another Riverside, and I thought, you know, I looked at my content as I was uploading, and I thought, no, I've got an Agarez and a, yeah, one other Riverside, my last Riverside, and I thought, you're going to have to leave Riverside for a few days, because everyone's going to be sick to death of, like, Riverside, as much as it's fantastic, and it's also not fair on the other Let's Plays. I've done a silver run as well, which I don't think I have uploaded yet. I think I'll do that tomorrow night, otherwise, yeah. Wow, this is bigger than I thought. Wow, yeah. Not that I should be complaining. It's just scale. Yeah, I must admit, I've always been a bit of a terror for that. I did it on the same on No Man's Land. I did the square as a square, as in like a field, which most people tend to split it into 2 or 3 fields. But I suppose it's, yeah, the gain is good, and the amount of grass we're going to get. That's why I didn't want to waste this. I thought, I mean, the BGA also it does accept lots of things, but obviously grass is the first thing that you can do. I mean, yeah, we could have kept it as grass for a couple of times, but I just thought, no, I'd like to we've got a harvester. Let's get this. We've got we've got the plough to rip this up. We've got the 2 Focuses to do that as well, to get to de-stone it. Yeah, that's true. I'd like to do the lime crushing mod, and not to sell, yeah, because it is a good little earner. It's not going to make. I'm only going to insist that we use our own stones. Yeah, no cheating, pouring stones in, because it would make us an absolute bomb. It'll just do a nice little tick up from the stones that we'll get ourselves off our own fields. Just makes that. I just think it makes the stones viable. It's worth the effort then. Whereas you stick them in the normal stone. I mean, obviously it's going to cost us as well to procure the services of that partner. But yes, it will bring in quite a bit. I used to love that on No Man's Land when they did exactly the same. And we also need water now for that. Yeah, it's not as it used to be in the early days. Ooh, nice one. I think an up and a down. Wow, it's going to take that winter absolutely ages to do this. Yes, I think when we do the baler, that will be a time-lapse jobby. Definitely. It's going to be a bit of a monster, that. Which, again, is not something I should complain about. Oh, I think we need to... Yeah, because I don't want to be coming back down here again just for one little bit. It seems a bit false economy. That's not bad. Yeah, the amount of times I don't think about things like that, and I realise I've left a bit at the other end. Yeah, wow. Still on the headlands bits. I do love this because of its multi-purpose. It's fantastic as a mower as well. I love this because it's such a low horsepower one. There's almost anything can actually. It's only really beaten by my other favourite, the old, what would have been the Fendt GT pack, but now is obviously it's not. It's not in that pack. Now then, let's try and stick to our square. Oh no, it's not. Our square isn't number 7. Our square is number 8. Yeah, let's stop using number 7 now. It's a bit naughty. And we will go for, yeah, I want some sheds, but again, that's obviously, I'd like to incorporate them sooner than I usually do, though. I am a terror for not doing that. Right, while that's doing that, let's go and grab that. Let's go and grab the baler. And being as we're a tractor, I think we're going to go cross country. Yeah, we're going to go up that hill. After all, you know, we are a tractor. Yeah, I do love this McCormick. It's lovely. It's fantastic that we've got this kit. It really is. I know we've done a bit of a tweak, but I knew we were going to need to. It's yeah, not a proper road, is it? See, as the crow flies, it's not that far away. Right, Baylor. Which I do believe is B for Baylor. No, that's the Baylor wrapper. Yeah, there's those absolutely really reasonable 12,000 ones. They've got the Go Whale pack. Yeah, I don't think anything else compares apart from obviously that one there. Oh wow, €612. Amazing. Brilliant. The one thing I am going to stipulate is that I will let the shop come and fetch their equipment. We shall, yeah, ring them and ask them to fetch them. I'm not trailing it back up because it's fair dues. Oh wow, you can see our field from here. Yeah, that's not bad. Now then, this, yeah, we need to do the windrower. I think we'll do this nearest. If we do this nearest where that started. Now this has got the, yeah, we need to load the 6.5 metre course. This has got the 6.8. So 6.5, clear, load, activate. And if we do it here, nearest should fantastic, excellent. We're going to have to manually pick these up with the other one. Well, actually, that's worked out quite well, and by sheer fluke it is. Yeah, I think what we're going to do though is I'm going to call this the end of the session because it's getting late or early depending on how you view things, and we shall crack on with this next session. Yeah, we shall. I'm going to leave it here, I think. So we've not done badly. I'm quite pleased. Yeah, we're going to have the grass. Obviously, we've got a really decent, not the very, I mean, say the best one is the radio tower in my opinion, but that I tend to think that's a little bit too tongue-in-cheek. I want good, but not so good that that's won for us. We do need, yeah, and I mean it is believable if you did have a really decent kind of wind generator that it's going to earn some income. So yeah, it's not too silly. So we need to scan the fields, but yeah, we need to do that once we're properly carved this. No, I can't actually, can I? I was going to say I don't know where we lost the focus, so we're going to have to go and grab that. Wow, we can look on the map, can't we? It was dropped off at the corner. Right, the typical, right at the very top. Remind myself what was on sale. Yes, that was true. I remember now. There's quite a few decent slurry tankers now that are quite reasonable. Yeah, just show you some that I've loaded. Some quite small ones as well. Though, you know, if you're doing the BGA, I always find it's you steer clear because it's part of your income cycle. Yeah, even the digestate. If you whatever you're going for, whether you were going to go for a fertilizer plant or whether you were going to go for my old faithful, the slurry yard by Missy B, then yeah, it's true. By using digestate or slurry as your byproduct, gutting your own business. Yeah, you're taking your own profit margins. So anyway, yeah, this is where I'm going to leave it for this session. Yeah, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.